So I've been putting off watching Birdemic 2 for a couple days, and I finally watched it, and this movie is terrible. It is way worse than I could ever imagine. It has a 1.5 rating for a reason. It's not even enjoyable to sit through. I just started skipping through the movie. It was that bad. It was just that bad. The intro sequence of this movie was 6 minutes long. The last one was 4 minutes long. They added 2 more minutes of nothing going on in this movie. I was sitting here 4 minutes in. I looked over. The movie hasn't started yet. Wait another minute. The movie hasn't started yet. How do you wait 6 minutes into a movie to actually start the movie people want to watch? I can't even say people want to watch because nobody wanted to watch this movie. But let's say I went to the theaters to watch a movie that I really want to watch, and nothing goes on for the first 6 minutes of the movie. At that point, I'm getting on my phone. I'm breaking all the rules of the theater. I'm just getting on my phone. I might walk out and get a refund so I can watch this on my own time and just skip through that first part of the movie. It is that bad. Whoever designed this, I don't even know what to say about you, alright? Because how do you add 2 more minutes of the movie that I already complained about in the first one? How do you add 2 more minutes of nothingness going on? It's just a man walking. Just please, stop. This movie came out 2 years after the first one, and in that 2-year time, they could have had a way to improve the things that they had, and they didn't. The audio quality's trash. The CGI is equally as bad as the first one. In 2 years' time, you couldn't get better mics. You couldn't get better producers. You couldn't do anything, That's why this movie has the rating it does. That's the reason why nobody wants to watch this movie. That's why people don't even know this movie exists. They know the first one exists because of bad CGI. This movie doesn't even have a reputation. So the man in the intro scene, his name is Bill, and he's going to a diner, which I'm pretty sure they used the same diner in the first movie. But he went there to talk to his girl named Gloria. And he's like, I'm a producer or director, whatever. And are you an actress? Because I'm making a new movie. Tells her about the new movie or something. I can't understand exactly what he says because the audio quality in this movie is so bad that you can't understand what they're saying most of the time. So I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what this conversation is even about. Besides, I'm a director. Are you an actress? I don't know what else they said. So I'm just making something up in a blank scene that I know about. I don't want to watch this movie ever again. So I'm just going to get done with this video and I'm not watching this movie again, okay? I'm not looking at this movie. I'm just going to the third one right after this. So Rod and Natalie from the first movie come in, and Natalie, what did they do to her hair, They cut it? This whole movie, every single time I see her on the screen, I don't understand it. That's all I'm looking at. I'm fixated on that hair. What is that? What is that hairstyle? This movie came out 2013. What? That's when Justin Bieber started popping, so they just started giving everybody that hairstyle, Her hair is too short to run that style. So every single time she's on the screen, I'm gonna put up some examples. I just can't look at anything but her hair. In the movie, there's a movie that the director's making, and that's the reason why she got a supporting role, because she doesn't have main lead hair. Her hair is, I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, Rod and Natalie are in this movie too. I'm pretty sure they're main character. I think they're supporting characters. I don't know. Rod and Natalie know Bill. That's the reason why they went to the diner, and they're talking about his movie. But there's a scene where Rod and Bill are talking, and Natalie's just staring. I'm not even joking. She's just staring, and I'm just so fixated on that part because it's so noticeable. And they're talking about his movie and how he needs a $1 million budget, and somehow Rod has that on him. He's like, here's $900,000. What? Rod is rich. In the first movie, it's been like a couple years, so that's why Natalie's hair looked the way it does. I'm just gonna stop. The CGI in this movie is way worse than it was in the first one. The green screening is terrible as well. There's a scene in the beach where the girl's in the water, and I thought her legs were CGI'd, but guess what? It was just poorly green screen, and the jellyfish is so badly CGI'd that they had a better chance of just getting a still image and actually dragging that around the screen instead of what they did. Whoever made this movie should just quit the film industry and just stop. But they didn't. They made another movie that just came out, and I'm about to watch it so I can make a third one. So don't watch this movie. The man in this movie is the same singer as they used in the last movie. But whoever wrote this song should really just quit writing songs or go practice for a little bit and then write a song. Because they had a better chance at hiring a songwriter than whoever wrote this song. There's a line, he's like, star bright, gotta go far and be like a star. And he's like, girls. Please quit writing songs, because the man, I know he didn't write it. The first part of the song wasn't that bad. Whatever this part was is terrible. So whoever did that, they were on an uphill and they just plummeted. They didn't even descend. They plummeted. The only plus about this movie is that the birds look better than they did in the last movie, but the attacks look worse. So they cancel each other out. The attacks are so bad that they don't even overlap the bird on top of the people. The birds are floating over the people and they're just falling. This is terrible. On multiple accounts in this movie, I just felt like skipping. I felt like skipping through the movie. I skipped through it anyway, but I just felt like skipping through the attack scenes, but I had to look at them. But I felt like skipping through them because of how terrible they were. People are just falling out of nowhere. The birds aren't even making contact with them. They're breathing their stinking breath on the people and they're falling. Oh my gosh, they're I don't know. At this point in the movie, I just skipped through it. There is no expanding on the plot. The plot doesn't even go forward. It's just all filler and bird attacks. And the part I landed on, the birds start attacking in a movie theater, and they don't even show the aftermath of the movie theater, I don't think, because I skipped through it again. Because a movie that's so uninteresting that I just feel like skipping through shouldn't even be a movie. I'm 40 minutes in, the bird attacks don't even make me want to watch the movie. The only part worth watching is this part. 1 hour, 13 minutes, 55 seconds in. The only part worth watching in the whole entire movie, and this man is floating in the water. That is crazy. But yeah, we're at the end of the movie. and the birds fly off. That's the end of the movie. Please don't watch this movie. Whoever directed this movie, you should quit. Quit the movie industry, quit everything. Just stop making movies. Do something else or get better at what you're doing. Don't make movies and put them out if you're not good at it. That's all I have to say. I'm off.